Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew and today we are going to be taking a look at the Youtooz Collectibles Toho Godzilla line King Ghidorah. This is a figure that I've been rather excited for recently, and honestly, it's sick. But first, you know what? Let's just go over the nitty gritty, the sculpt and paint, stuff like that. So first up, the sculpt and paint, honestly, it's pretty well done. I will say the sculpt. We'll talk about the paint in a sec, but the sculpting is actually very unique. And I say unique because I'm not talking about the body proportions. There have been plenty of King Ghidorah figures that have been chibized, have been made into a chibi before. What makes this Ghidorah design different to the others is that this isn't based on a specific King Ghidorah design. This is a mixture of all the classic King Ghidorahs that we've come to know from the Godzilla series, i.e. the Heisei King Ghidorah, which as you can tell by the feet, the Showa era Ghidorah, although I think this is more reminiscent of Heisei, but the Showa Ghidorah kind of had these similar types of wings, and the GMK Ghidorah, which you can definitely kind of see that this is in fact the GMK Ghidorah because it features the little Varan horn at the top, which is an added touch that I think Youtooz absolutely nailed. Like when I first saw this, I thought it was the GMK Ghidorah, but then I realized that this was like the Heisei or Showa era foot, since basically for a little bit of background, the GMK Ghidorah had 3 toes with 1 back bent toe. The Showa and Heisei Ghidorahs had 4 toes that looked a lot like Godzilla's, and here it's there, but those are obviously the GMK heads. That being said, the mixture of all the sculpted details is absolutely phenomenal. You got like the basic, detailing kind of scales you find on Ghidorah. It goes all the way down to the bottom, and even throughout the chest and such, it's just so beautifully done. I just love it. The back looks great. The necks actually have pretty damn what would appear to be spiky parts, although they are actually rather blunt. Like, yeah, it would take some force to actually stab yourself with it, but it's not that bad. You think just it goes, nope, it's actually fairly blunt, and I like that. Youtooz knew that this Ghidorah would be super sharp if that were the case. But nope, they decided to dull it down, which I do definitely appreciate. Twin tails are pretty damn sweet. Kind of tucked to the back. The toes look pretty nice. The faces look phenomenal once again with the classic Youtooz style eyes. Looks like Ghidorah's just happy, having a good old time, destroying Japan or something. The wings, really nicely solid and detailed, and overall look really nice. As well, you can kind of rub your finger on there, and it'll feel really nice to just, I don't know. Now it's just starting to sound wrong. And also the neck detail. It got some nice little ridges in there. It looks really natural and really nice. It looks like Ghidorah. And it goes without mentioning the teeth. They are, well, hold on, I'll get to the color in just a sec. But the sculpted details are, again, really well done. They're individually sculpted, which I definitely do appreciate. And I think they all share the same facial expressions. I think I would have liked to see a little bit more variety, but I mean, this still gets the job done, Although it does look like they're just devilishly smiling, which I absolutely do appreciate. I mean, it's King Ghidorah. Come on. So yeah, I've got the nice Van Horn and stuff. This is great, right? Notice how I haven't been talking about the paint. Yeah, the paint, on the other hand, kind of leaves okay, I think I just spat. Kind of leaves a little bit to be desired. What I mean by this is, it only has 2 colors, not counting the text at the bottom. The only 2 colors are red and yellow. That is it. No dry brushing, no color variation, it's just all the same color. Now, admittedly, I shouldn't be bashing this thing too hard, but at the same time, for $30, I've seen figures at that price point that are painted way better than this. Although the red application that is there, it's applied really solidly. Like, look at the tongue in there. You know, I wish they could have added a little bit of detail on the tongue, but the application on the teeth, pretty well done, especially the bigger teeth. You know, the gums are really apparent, the membranes are really apparent. And even though that in the, hold on, I can actually bring it up here. In the promo shots, because keep in mind they do recreate the promo shots via this, there is obviously black eyes. These are not black eyes, so maybe, please, next time get that right. But I mean, it's overall nicely done for what they did. You know, I'm not bashing it. I just kind of wish there was a bit more paint variety, but overall, it's still not a bad release. You know, it's not bad in the sculpted and paint department at all. Well, the paint leaves a little bit to be desired. The sculpt more than makes up for it by having